Good morning, evening, or afternoon. Thank you so much for showing up at my Get Ready With Me, or my Glow and Grow, as this has come to be known. My name is Nielsen. If you were new here, this is typically when I would do my makeup before work. So you just hang out and chill with me. Today, however, if you aren't new here, I'm switching things up. It's been 3 weeks since my last video, because today is the day after Valentine's. Today is February 15th, in which I'm recording this. This is also, when I'm recording this is of an evening, so this is not my usual shtick. However, I have missed making videos so badly that I have just wanted to kind of throw myself into this one, and see how it goes. So with no further ado, I am going to just jump right in. So first and foremost, I'm going to start covering some blemishes here. My skin's been a little bit more prone to breakouts here recently, but nothing a good little cover-up can't manage. Oh, love when I get eyelashes in my eyeballs. So yeah, I have wanted to video for a while now. I've honestly had a few things pop up in life, and I was already kind of going through the last video I had made, but I'll kind of break that down because honestly I don't mind, and maybe it'll help somebody else that's struggling right now. My last video, if you watch these in order, I had recently gotten my hair cut into this cute little baby mullet, so I'm gonna need to reshave that, and I still want to recolor it. So I'm still in between stages with my hair, but I'm loving it so far. But last video I had made, I had recently had suffered a loss of my cat. She was 12 years old, and she had had a a cyst that just returned. And again, I'm not gonna get graphic in this, I'm just kind of gonna skim over what the case was, so there's nothing too morbid or disturbing. But she had had a cyst that it came back and found out it was cancerous, so kindly fuck cancer. So she was laid to rest, because there was no real good result for that. And then 2 weeks later, almost to the day, I had a husky. I don't know actually if she would ever show up behind me. It's hard telling who crept up behind me when I would make these videos, but I had a dog that she all of a sudden just really didn't want to eat, and lo and behold, went to check her out, and she too had cancerous cells. So again, fuck cancer. And so I didn't want her suffering at all, and it just would have had her life been any longer, it would have just remained in a suffering state. So needless to say, in about 2 weeks I lost 2 of my dear pets. And if there's any animal lovers that watch this, you know how devastating that can be, because my dog was 9, so I had both had them for a long time. And again, I'm not really trying to trauma dump. So if that's what you feel like I'm doing, you're more than welcome to jump ship. I'm just kind of explaining where I've been. But I think I've said to you guys before in videos, if you're a past viewer, I would be nothing less than authentic with these videos. I mean, heck, I didn't even cover up the blemish in between my eyes, and I really badly wanted to, but I also wanted to make this, like I said, the most authentic video I could, because I'm not alone in this, and I, we all experience loss. So this video, if nothing else, is dedicated to my angel babies. I don't know that I'm gonna do a look based off of them because they look so different. My cat was a calico and my dog was an all white husky, so they look quite different, but this is dedicated to them. Because like I said, this is my first video back and I've wanted to do a video again so fucking badly, but I just have not had the withdrawal or the energy or the want to do much of anything. And to top it off, like I said, we're still in February. This weather has sucked ass up until recent. Today, where I'm located, all of the snow has finally, I think, melted at this point, and I hope it stays out. Okay, my eyebrows look pretty decent, I'd say. Also, the blush I used was this Melt. Went with that and that and mixed them together. Then I'll use, I'm really digging this REM Beauty Fembot Glow Stick. Makes me feel kind of like a fairy princess. I'm a sucker for a good glow, obviously. I'll spread the wealth there. Yeah, so that's kind of where I've been. Like I said, I didn't want it just to be a whole video on the side topic of, you know, pet loss and dealing with loss in general, but I wanted to be completely transparent. Like I said, I've always wanted to be with my channel, and I haven't uploaded because, quite frankly, I haven't felt it. I've wanted to, with ever being in my core, I just couldn't. Real quick drink break. But I'm hoping with this video, it's revitalizes something in me so I can get back to it and have more fun again. So that's gonna be my highlight. Then we're gonna get to the real fun nitty-gritty. My favorite part is picking out a palette. You know what, I am gonna play with this one. I haven't played with this one for a minute. This is the Morphe Lisa Frank. I love this one. I think she had 3 different options. I love unicorns, so I went with the unicorn one. And this is what the palette looks like. There's myself, and myself, and myself. But yeah, these are the, ooh, good lord. Those are the colors. So, a great rainbow effect. And per usual, I'm just going in. I just kind of wanted to play on this video, so we'll see what happens. I'll just see what happens. Right now I'm just going in with just a white. If I could read, it says it's just called Blanca. I loved Lisa Frank as a kid. That was like my school supplies for a long time. It's just Lisa Frank. One of my favorites though, I remember, and I should have just kept them all since they're like hard to come by / collector's items, but were the 2 kitties. I think their names are actually one of the colors, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I love the ballerina bunnies. Oh my gosh, what are their names? Oh crap. You probably know what I'm talking about. The 2 kitties that were like sassy. I don't know, man. Because they're Spotty and Dotty, and those are obviously Dalmatians. Maybe Roxy and Raleigh? Maybe. We'll see. But they're the 2 kitties. There's one white kitty and I think one black kitty. And they just look super cute. But I had a folder with them both on it. Loved it. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, just kind of whipping something up here. I figure this is the best means of doing makeup, more or less. It's funny, before I started the video, I was like, ooh, should I recreate a look I've done for work? Because I've done some looks for work that I think turned out pretty well, but I'm like, no. I wanted to do an original look for a video. I don't really like duplicating looks if I can at all help it. Got the white. I'm going with sunflower here, which is more of like a marigold color. So in the makeup I've been drawn to has been a lot more creative also. So that's the other thing. This is not likely, obviously, to be a very conventional makeup look. So again, if that is not your cup of tea, that is fine. Some of my other videos might be more up your alley, genuinely. I wanted to try this effect in a different color. I've tried this effect with a blue, but I wanted to try it with yellow. See how interesting this gets. So we're just going in. I guess it doesn't look too far off from my shirt color, to be honest. Cool. So I'm not sure what this is gonna turn into, but I'm here for it. And that's just the kind of the fun of it, you know? I'm really surprised, oh, it might be due to the time of day. I'm really surprised that none of my cats are going buck wild right now, because I do actually still have pets. I still have, we're just gonna give this a shot. I do still have 3 cats. So it's been an adjustment period for them too, but they're all really in good health and they're all doing really well. I have 2 girl kitties and a boy kitty. I'd love to hear about your pets. Like I said, I love all animals, so if you have any weird pets, I'm down to hear about it. If you want any weird pets, I'm down to hear about it. Weird pets, I guess, would be like ones that probably scare most people, like reptiles or snakes. That is reptile, good God. Or like spiders. I could not fuck with a spider. Could not. Little story time, but I'll never forget walking into my grandparents' house, and we'd always walk in through, we still do, but we always walk in through the garage, and I walked in to the garage one day, and my uncle had owned this tarantula, and I walk in and I think it's her on the freaking kitchen counter. I like stop dead in my tracks. I don't even think I let out a scream. I just was so shell-shocked and like, what in the fuck? Come to find out, if you know anything about tarantulas, they molt. And my grandpa was a vet still at the time, and he probably just, I don't know, just enjoyed it. But it was her molt, her whole ass molt, which means it just looks like a whole ass tarantula sitting there on the countertop. No ma'am, no thank you. Kindly put that away. So yeah, so that was no bueno. But that was no bueno indeed. But yeah, I love most all animals. I guess we're just gonna be on an animal kick. This is not supposed to be an animal. This is not Guess the Animal I'm transforming into right now. It is funny though, because most of Lisa Frank's characters are animals, so this just, you know, whatevers. I don't know who Sunflower is for my yellow, but the initial green I did was Zoomer and Zorbit. You know what characters are? Let me know. The next one is Dancing Dolphins. Is this like more blue-green? Look, I'm kind of got going on here. And the other thing is too, is I don't know why, but I've been really into using mattes. So like matte colors have just been something I've been drawn to. Don't worry, I'll still add some sparkle because your girl can't live without sparkle, but I have just been more into using mattes as of recent. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but I don't hate it. So I'm just kind of playing around, just kind of going with the flow, just kind of vibing, chilling, relaxing. Okay, this might be where I need to add some sparkles or something to connect these. Break out this Feral palette here. It's called Feral by Menagerie Cosmetics. I've used this I think a few times. This has some good sparkles. This has some good green sparkles. I'm gonna add, like I said, just to kind of combine.